Hi, this is Jeanette from Law for Your Website. Last week we started to look at whether or not you need terms and conditions on your website. The first thing we looked at was which country's laws apply to the use of your website and why it might be helpful to specify which laws apply in your terms and conditions. The next thing we're looking at is ways to limit your liability. Unless you let the world know otherwise, you are assumed to be responsible for everything that happens on and as a result of using your website. We're making a broad generalisation here. There are a load of legal technicalities that can change that position, but let's start with this simple premise. You are responsible for what is on your website, and you are responsible for what happens as a result of using your website. Now, I have unfortunately been directed to a website by a business colleague, and that website just happened to have some malware attached. At the time, my virus protection software was out of date. Crash! My system was down for about half a day reloading and rebooting to get rid of the problem. Fortunately, I do regular backups, so nothing much was lost. Potentially, I could take action against the owner of the website as a result of my half day's lost productivity. Realistically, though, I wouldn't bother because the loss was not great and I can achieve more by just getting on with things. But what if the disruption happened at such a time that it resulted in, say, $120,000 worth of lost revenue? Do you think I might be more motivated to explore my options against the owner of the website? Chances are that I would be. The thing is, the owner of that website had no idea about the malware infection and also didn't know what to do about fixing it. Effectively, they had no control. They had no control over whether or not I visited their website, and if I did, what happened to my system as a result. There may be circumstances where you can disclaim responsibility or limit your liability for things that happen when people visit your website. The same thing can apply to links from your website. You don't necessarily want to be responsible for what happens when somebody goes to another site. Now, why wouldn't you take advantage of the opportunity to reduce the risks to your business by including specific terms and conditions? So, have a think about what you want to protect and what your risks and opportunities are, then work out what steps you need to take. One thing you must remember, law is not black and white, it's shades of grey and subject to interpretation. Don't assume that including a statement to disclaim or limit liability will be enough. Be sure to get some legal advice relevant to your specific circumstances. Till next time, bye for now.